Good evening and welcome to NACTV Bigger Bingo for Wednesday, May 28th, 2025, broadcasting live from Nipawin, Manitoba. Before we get started, here are the rules. License number LGCA 6052 MBI 45955. And first rule, one ball will be drawn at the beginning of the session. This ball will be the tuning number for Game 3, the blackout and 52 numbers. When bingo is declared on more than one number, only those who declared bingo on the earliest number called will be declared winners and eligible to win the prize. Each bingo game will be closed when bingo has been declared and verified by calling the number displayed on the screen. The phone lines are open to receive calls, and it has been announced 3 times that the phone lines are open to receive calls. Can you guys just close that curtain all the way? At least one phone line has been available for calls for 2.5 minutes, and the game is declared closed. Yeah, just close the curtain. No further calls will be accepted with regards to that closed bingo game. Prize money is split evenly among multiple winners with a minimum payout of $25. Final win confirmation occurs when the winners submit their date stamp sheet containing the winning card to NACTV. In the event of transmitting or telephone problems which prevent continuation of play prior to the event's start or at any time during the event's duration, the game will be rescheduled or resumed on the next Wednesday night. Players will keep their cards for the following Wednesday and they will be accepted. If a player is unable to play the following Wednesday, they may exchange their cards at NACTV for a future game. Please check the nactv.tv website or call the office for confirmation of the games to be played. Game 1 is played to a blackout on the gold cards. Jackpot in 50 numbers or less is a minimum of $1,000. After 50 numbers, Game 1 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Games 2 and 3 are played on the purple colored cards tonight. Game 2, the X game, has a prize amount of $150. Game 3, which continues from Game 2, is a blackout. Jackpot in 52 numbers or less is a minimum of $500. After 52 numbers, Game 3 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. If Game 3 is won with the tuning ball number drawn at the beginning of the session, the winner will receive the accumulated tuning pot plus the blackout or consolation prize. Jackpots for Games 1 and 3 accumulate by 50 cents per package sold. When a jackpot is won, the pot will increase from the minimum amount when accumulated sales reach that value from 0. The tuning pot accumulates by $1 per package sold. When it is won, it starts at 0. Prizes must be claimed in checks cashed within 6 months from the bingo play date, and a list of the bingo numbers called can be obtained from the NACTV office. Okay, good luck everyone, and let's play bingo. Okay, I-22 is your tuning number for Game 3. If you bingo on I-22 on Game 3, you'll get that tuning pot. And I-22 is the first number out for our first game on the gold colored cards. For a jackpot in 50 numbers or less, a prize of $21,773 under the I-22. I-22. Under the B8, B8. Under the O66, O66. Under the B5, B5. Under the N37, N37. Under the N32, N32. Under the G47, G47. Under the G46, G46. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the I-25, I-25. Under the B10, B10. Under the G57, G57. Under the O67, O67. Under the G55, G55. Under the N42, N42. Under the O75, O75. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the G49, G49. Under the G52, G52. Under the O68, O68. Under the I-30, I-30. Under the B11, B11. Under the N41, N41. Under the I-29, I-29. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the O69, O69. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the O61, O61. Under the O73, O73. Under the O71, O71. Under the B14, B14. Under the B2, B2. Under the G59, G59. Under the B1, B1. Under the I-19, I-19. Under the N36, N36. Under the B12, B12. Under the G48, G48. Under the O70, O70. Under the I-21, I-21. Under the O-72, O-72. Under the N44, N44. Under the N35, N35. Under the B4, B4. Under the N39, N39. Under the N40, N40. Under the N43, N43. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the I-16, I-16. And that is your 50th number, so pause here for 2.5 minutes. And give people a chance to call in and win that jackpot of $21,773. And if somebody does win, of course, on the jackpots, it would be 50 cents per package sold for tonight's game would be added into that. And the check would be ready on Friday instead of tomorrow, which is for consolation prizes, and the big X are all ready the next day after 1 o'clock. And both phone lines are open to receive your calls at 204-476-2639. And remember, the number in the hoop there, if I haven't called it, it's not a bingo number yet to be able to bingo on. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls or any calls, I declare this game closed and we'll move on to the consolation round for $100. Still looking for a blackout on the gold colored cars. Next number out is under the 065. 065. Under the B9. B9. Under the 062, 062. Under the N45, N45. Under the G51, G51. Under the G58, G58. Under the B7, B7. Under the N34, N34. Under the G54, G54. Under the G56, G56. Under the B3, B3. Under the 064, 064. Under the N31, N31. Under the 074, 074. And we have a caller. And we have another caller. So our phone lines are busy. Okay, go ahead, take the information. So we have a valid bingo. Just checking to see what number on. 074 and 31. Yeah, yeah. 064, yeah. Okay, valid bingo on 064, the third number back.
Okay, it's this one here that should be the ones.
I'm sorry, yours isn't
Yeah.
winner tonight.
Not the same.
Bye-bye. Oh, yours is not a winner tonight? No?
6147.
We do have a valid bingo on 064, which is the third number back. 064.
Thanks for calling. Okay. Yeah, you did it. That's great. Thanks, bye.
We have a phone line available to receive any calls. There's a phone line open to receive your calls. And after this game, we'll be moving on to our purple colored cards for both Game 2 and Game 3. Our Game 2 is the letter X, and it has a prize of $150. Your Game 3 will be our jackpot in 52 numbers, which is at $12,029. And if anybody doesn't win it, then we have a consolation prize of $100 after 52 numbers. Our toonie pot is 14,224, and that toonie number again is I-22. We sold 109 packages last week.
Where did you buy your cards? Yes. Okay, congratulations. Yeah, same to you. Keep on playing on the other cards. Okay, bye.
Both phone lines are now open to receive your calls.
She said she did There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. This one.
Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed. And our winner on the Bonanza Consolation was Janet Andrews of Nipwa, purchasing her bingo package at Harris Pharmacy. Congratulations to Janet. Okay. Playing on the purple colored cards, our first game on that purple colored card. Purple colored cards is the letter X for $150. And remember, if you've got the number, cover it up because it's a carry-on game for Game 3 on those same cards. First number out is under the N, 39. N39 on the purple colored cards. Under the N36, N36. Under the N40, N40. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the O68, O68. Under the G58, G58. Under the N32, N32. Under the B1, B1. Under the B5, B5. Under the I-19, I-19. Under the G55, G55. Under the O73, O73. Under the I-26, I-26. Under the G54, G54. Under the G56, G56. Under the I-21, I-21. Under the N34, N34. Under the O75, O75. Under the N42, N42. Under the B3, B3. Under the B10, B10. Under the G49, G49. Under the B14, B14. Under the B6, B6. Under the O65, O65. Under the N45, N45. Under the B8, B8. Under the G60, G60. Under the O64, O64. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the I-18, I-18. Under the G52, G52. Under the I-29, I-29. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the G53, G53. Under the N41, N41. And we do have a caller for the letter X game. I'll show you the number of the hoop, but I haven't called it yet. We do have one phone line open to receive your calls. Okay. Wow. Valid bingo? Okay. G53 is the valid bingo. It's one number back. G53. G53 is the valid bingo, one number back. Valid. So we'll be staying on these purple colored cards to play our game 3 for our jackpot of $12,029. The tuning number has been called, so there will be no tuning pot to win on game 3. We now have both phone lines open to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed for the letter X. And we'll be moving on to a blackout in 52 numbers for $12,029, if that's one. And our winner on the Big X was Yvonne Sisley of Neepwap, purchasing the bingo package at NACTV. Congratulations to Yvonne. Okay, we're continuing on our purple colored cards. Blackout in 52 numbers is worth $12,029. The next number out is under the G50. G50. Under the I30. I30. Under the O63, O63. Under the O70, O70. Under the N38, N38. Under the N37, N37. Under the B4, B4. Under the I-23. I-23. Under the B12. B12. Under the O72, O72. Under the B11, B11. Under the G47, G47. Under the B2, B2. Under the N35, N35. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the N43, N43. That's your 50-second number. So pause here for 2.5 minutes. See if anybody wins that jackpot of $12,029 plus 50 cents for every package sold for tonight's game would be the final jackpot number. And both phone lines are open to receive your calls. And that tuning number was called, so there is no tuning pot for this game. Tuning number was I-22. That tuning pot is at $14,224. Just waiting for the time to count down. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any calls, I declare this game closed. We'll move on to the consolation round. For $100, looking for a blackout on the on the purple colored cards. Looking for that blackout on the purple colored cards. And next number is under the G48. G48. Under the O74, O74. Under the I16, I16. Under the I28, I28. Under the B13, B13. Under the O66, O66. And we have a caller. So I won't be calling that number.
Okay. Which number?
We have one more phone line open.
Okay, but on which number on the bingo card did you think? 66. Can't put the information.
Just
695 is the card.
oh, 695.
She's checking.
Okay, valid bingo on 066. Valid bingo on 066.
What's your name, please?
We have a valid bingo on 066, the last number called, and in 58 numbers.
And where did you get your card? NACTV. Okay, and can you give me a telephone number, please? Look slow. 2. Okay. Very good. You know where to pick up your earnings. Okay, real good, Debbie. Thanks for playing. All right, bye-bye.
Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. For the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed, and that'll wrap up bingo for tonight. Our winner on that blackout consolation was Debbie Marone of Glenella, purchasing the bingo package at NACTV. So recapping our tonight's winners, we had Janet Andrews winning the Bonanza consolation, Yvonne Sicily won the Big X, and Debbie Marone won the blackout consolation. Congratulations to our winners, and thank you all for playing along tonight. I hope you have a great week, and see you next Wednesday.